And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's jump right in with a player who's hit a bit of a rough patch lately. It's been an absolute ice-cold streak, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, but today could be his day to break out of it. A few swings, some luck, and maybe he'll get back on track. It's just about finding that rhythm.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Ramon Urias, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fought off foul.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Line drive, gone.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And there's a foul ball. A changeup missing, and a count even 1-1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 out. Space is empty. Got him swinging. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Kyle Gibson.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so he'll definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Not even close there. Ball 1. Carroll wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Gibson checks on the runner. Carroll dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. And there's a fly ball deep right field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
scoring position. No outs. Here's Josh Naylor. This one in the air. Westberg makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. Good power, not great in the OBP department. In the air, left field, down the line, fair ball. The throw into second. He's in safely at second, and a run comes in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
One out, runner at second. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And the first offering is not close. Suarez went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Westberg sends it across to first, and that's an out. Here's Gurriel. 2 hits in the game last night. Gurriel gets a piece. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And the righty deals. The other way. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. It's 3-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Recovers in time to get the force. And they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to the 2nd inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in the desert, here's Tyler O'Neill. Gallen back to work. Just missed.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
1 strike.
Out towards right center field. Carroll squeezes it. 1 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Foul ball there. 1 out, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and there's 2 away. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Bottom of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second. So digging in, Jake McCarthy. Line drive, snags it for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Laureano makes the catch, and that'll do it. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcel Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Laureano with a homer in his last game. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up. First pitch swinging.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That one way inside.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Josh Naylor. Popped up. Holiday hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. He swings and fouls one off. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Tapped up the first base side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Just missed.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Now the number 2 hitter, Ramon Urias. Pitches in there. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
The Orioles trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Orioles back here at Chase Field, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Tap foul at the plate. And the next pitch is way outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Gurriel. He'll score easily.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now the Orioles manager is
For Baltimore,
Adrian Del Castillo.
Number
Will hit next.
45.
Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Ground ball right side. Holiday handles, throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Gregory Soto, the left-hander, up and throwing. Kittredge warming up as well. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strike.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 2. And a big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins in pursuit. He makes the grab, and that is that. D-backs with a run-scoring double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Now, Tyler O'Neill. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Toss to Naylor. And a couple of quick outs. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball popped up. Naylor sizes this one up. And that is that. Nothing doing. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And a foul ball.
Well, these Diamondbacks really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Pavin Smith, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking
One
ball.
ball, 1 strike.
You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Outside low. And that's ball 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCarthy makes the grab and a quick out number 1. And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holiday. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late and they don't get the out.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that thanks to this hit. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes. And
meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Just missed. And down on strikes he goes. So cracks double digits with his Aiken back to work. Ball 1 there. Suarez, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Hit in the air, center field. Mullins has this one sized up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that is out of play. Gurriel gets a piece. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one hit to first. Fair ball. One down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Gurriel over at first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one outside. Now 1 and 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now up next for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo has grounded out a couple of times. Pinch hitter coming on. Randall Grichuk. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Headed towards the corner. O'Neill on his horse. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. Gabriel Moreno, the new catcher now.
Now catching.
Urias in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Moreno.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. And that one hammered. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
On the ground to short. Perdomo tosses to first, and O'Neill is retired. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. Out to short. Slings to first, and the inning is over. One left.
Pitching for Baltimore.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Soto.
Upstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
And it's 1-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is outside. That one the other way. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Activity in the bullpen. Ketel Perez, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. One down, base is empty. Slider right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. And he walked him.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Marte stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the.
That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Coming home to second, but way too late. Safe there. He will score.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
One out. Runner at second. Next to hit for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Man at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Two balls, two strikes.
Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. Next to hit. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Jordan Lawler looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. That to right. Laureano trying to get there. That is the inning. D-backs with a run-scoring double. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Gallen still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a miss. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Gallen won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 1-2-3. Back here at Chase Field.
Baltimore.
Now here is
Number
Eugenio
39.
Suarez.
Andrew Kittredge.
And a foul ball. Pitch
One ball,
misses,
2 strike.
and that is ball 1. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No,
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1 and 2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Perdomo now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the... And we're back. Laureano comes up to hit.
Now pitching for the
And first offering is fouled off. Miller, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
The D-backs leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo. And they get Mullins for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Ripped on a line. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take the first 2 games of this series.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series. So you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.